Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Word on the Street podcast. My name is Mr. Williams. Right, I'm here with two social workers from Lehman, here on Social Work Month and celebrating National Women's Day. We'll let y'all introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Verenia Torres. I am the bilingual school social worker for Lehman High School.
Hi, my name is Giovanni Santos. I'm the community school director for NICET / social worker / mentor.
Ow. Right, so today we got a little activity for you guys. We're going to be doing some stress relief jars, right, while we get to know our two social workers here, kind of get to understand more of what they do and how a day in the life of a social worker is. Right, so our first question, right, you guys introduce yourselves, y'all put out there what your guys' roles is in Lehman. Mm-hmm. So we just kind of want to know, what is a day in Lehman like for you guys? Like, what is your normal, like, as a social worker, a normal day?
Like a normal, it changes on a daily basis.
Yeah, so I'm actually the special education coordinator, so I don't have as much of like the counseling as most social workers in our building have. So for me, it's just checking emails, looking over reports, figuring out what's missing. I do have a bunch of students that I see, so just checking in with them. And honestly, a lot of what I do is kind of boring, is paperwork.
Well, there's always a lot of paperwork when it comes to social work. Lots of note taking.
Do we put this all in here?
I don't really. That goes in here. Sorry, guys. We're
Multitasking. Apparently, it's not one of our skills.
We got a lot going on.
As far as for me, my day-to-day tasks, it varies. As Ms. Torres mentioned, we're reading emails, we're hopping into meetings, we're meeting students. As far as my role here as a CSD, throughout the day, there's like various meetings, checking emails, meeting my mentees. We also provide supportive counseling here. So for students who I see for supportive counseling, I see them during their lunch break. So yeah, it varies.
Okay.
Where's my glitter?
Sounds pretty interesting.
You stole it.
What glitter? Where?
Okay.
All right, hold on. What more are we doing for this, though? I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Purple.
Right. Like as we mentioned, this is Social Workers Month, right? So what does this month signify for you guys?
Well, I think for me, for everything that social workers do, for everything that we do, I think it's great to be acknowledged an entire month, the longest month.
I think people often forget that social workers exist in the building, just because there isn't, I guess in schools, usually there's mostly school counselors, and so there's very few of us. At Lehman, we're blessed enough that we have
a good number.
Yes.
I think with your team and our team,
4 of us, and
then there's three of us. So.
And there's other social workers in the building that support the entire campus. So we have a good amount of social workers in the building. So I think it's just a reminder of why we started this, the work that we do, appreciating each other. Because I think a lot of time we forget to sort of the wellness part of our job, being able to take a break, being able to make sure that we're okay. So it's just a reminder to each other as well to say, hey, I see you and thank you for the work that you do all year round.
Agreed.
Look at you. Ow. Listen, you guys do great things. You guys have impacted many kids. I know that. All right? Come on. Am I
struggling there?
Am I messing up right now?
No.
You're the artist. You're the artist. It's okay. Nobody's looking. There's something wrong with that. We all make mistakes.
This is pretty cool. I can see why one would want to.
So we just put this in and then shake it? Right?
Yeah.
Are we missing something?
I feel like
it's just water and.
Well, we probably have to.
I feel like we need to put oil or something. No? Am I doing too much?
I look like that.
Do we have any more questions?
Yes, absolutely. We have a lot of questions.
Okay.
We're gonna get to them.
All right.
You can't multitask.
Right? But right, so everybody has their reasoning for choosing a career path. What made you guys want to become social workers?
Actually, I didn't. I kind of landed on this. So, in college, I went to the University of New Haven because they had like a huge forensic science program.
We love New Haven.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun up there.
Shout out to New Haven.
We don't want to know what you do up there, but so
What's happening?
I don't know. So they have a huge forensic science program, and I was like, I want to be a forensic psychologist. You know, those people who do the profiling on criminals. I think I watched so much CSI. And,
Okay. Interesting.
And so they didn't have it, but I was there, and so I majored in criminal justice and psychology because I was trying to create my own major.
Okay.
Didn't work out too well. But my concentration for criminal justice was juvenile and family justice. And so I went on and I did an internship at the juvenile probation office in New Haven. And you know New Haven is, you think the Bronx is bad? New
Really?
Haven also has its issues people don't talk about. And so anyways, when I was there, I noticed that the probation officers, there wasn't enough minorities. I think we're doing
I'll stop.
it's overflowing.
Okay.
But there wasn't enough minority probation officers, and they were dealing with a lot of, you know, they didn't understand the culture, and they were trying to guide these young adults. And so I'm like, I want to change this. And my probation, the person who I was doing the internship with, he's like, you know, if you want to make change, you need to go back to school, and that way you can come back and do it from the top. And the best way to do that, he's like, go on and do a master's in social work. So I was like, great. So I went to do my master's in social worker, and then I just ended up in the school system, which I prefer because I feel like it's more preventative than when you're working with students who are already in the criminal, you know, who are already on probation. So that's how I landed my role as a social worker.
Okay.
For me, let's see. In undergrad, I started out as a biology major because I was so into science, and part of me wanted to become a marine biologist.
Okay.
And yeah, can you
I'm
can you believe it? And then all along the way, I always had this desire to like really help the underserved, and I got fascinated with the idea of serving in the Peace Corps. Yeah.
I actually wanted to do that as well.
So I attended a couple of seminars, and then I realized for the Peace Corps you had to be away for 2 years, and I was just like, that's not
Your
necessarily
place anywhere,
right
in the world.
right. And it wasn't until about junior year when I sat with my college advisor. Shout out to Stack. Sorry.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to Stack. My college advisor junior year, she just kind of helped me break it down, and she was just like, you know, it sounds more like you're leaning towards social work. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a try and see. Right now, I was already taking a lot of the foundational courses anyway at that time. So, yeah. What graduate school did you go to?
Fordham.
Fordham.
Al.
Ow. I went to
New Haven
Hunter.
to the Bronx. Al.
From the Bronx to New Haven.
From the Bronx to New Haven.
And then we came back.
Nice. Mine looks fabulous, you guys.
Yeah, why does yours look very nice and then mine just looks bleh?
Because you got to shake it.
I'm shaking it.
I don't know.
You got to put more glue.
I put it. You want me to put the whole bottle in?
I practically did like half. You too, Miss Torres.
I think my glue is too thick.
More glitter as well.
More glitter too?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
This is pretty cool. I think we should do this with some of our students.
Minus the glass jar.
Minus the
But
glass.
they have plastic
But they have
little ones,
plastic,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Or like the little pelotitas, a.k.a.
what is that?
The stress balls. The stress balls.
I was going to say it in English. You just never gave me a chance.
Listen.
Nah, I was
our
interested to know
bilingual
what
brains
that
are
was.
always like,
I'm afraid we didn't like plan accordingly because my hands are like...
I don't even have that. Are you okay there?
What's happening? What's happening?
You're going to drop this.
What's happening?
I tried to put the top on this, but I grabbed it. Ah, man. A day in the life.
Shout out to Mr. Williams, who just celebrated a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
What was the kids saying? Was it your 30th?
Unfortunately, they calling me an old man. I'm only 27, guys.
I mean, but compared
I
to that,
am in my prime.
you're
In
ancient.
your prime.
I'm in my prime.
So, Mr. Williams, you're kind of like in the field as a mentor. Like, what do you think about the idea of like social work?
Are you going to become a social worker?
Oh,
No? It's not a
I don't know. Honestly, it's crossed my mind.
Okay.
When I first started.
But I want to hear the but.
Going back to school. That's the challenge.
Six-
But it's
Credits.
only 2 years.
Only.
I'm spoiled.
I mean,
I went to school for free. I don't want to pay for college.
Yes.
it's only with the exception of 1 year residency.
666 and 1,200 hours of internship.
Oh man, it's a lot. But it honestly did cross my mind though. Like it's sometimes I do sit back and just think like, huh.
I mean, there's other ways that
Maybe.
you can service our students.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, social work is predominantly females, majority,
So you should break through.
right? So you know, sometimes the
You
thought
could-
of just be that guy.
Yeah.
You know, be that guy that
so
breaks
you're
the.
still thinking about it.
Yeah, it's still a thought in the process.
Okay, so there's time. There's
Yeah,
always time.
got a
guys.
whole lot of time.
I mean, you're
All the
young.
time.
You're 27.
Yeah, I'm only 27.
Right?
I'm in my
Exactly.
prime, guys. I'm just.
But I kind of want to know how'd you got to go to school for free?
Only if it's legal.
Nah. So I was an athlete. I played
okay.
football. I went to college for free at Delaware State. Shout out to Delaware State. Go
Shout out to
State.
HBCU.
You know, I got an athletic scholarship to go there.
Do you have napkins?
Yeah, I need that too. I'm making a mess over here. I got glitter all over myself. I got glitter all over myself. But yeah, I was blessed with the opportunity to play Division I football and get an education for free.
So how did you end up in this career as a mentor?
As a mentor, honestly, my whole goal after playing football was to give back to my community in some way. Any way I could have did that, whether it was through coaching or mentorship. Coming to find out there's an actual job that has mentors. So that's pretty much how I ended up here. I found out about this wonderful place. And my brother's also a graduate from Lehman High School too.
Okay.
So kind of,
You have some time.
yeah, I can relate to a lot of kids here, and
I think that's why we all became social workers, right? Because we wanted to give back.
absolutely.
Wanted to serve the underserved. I like this population. I've
I
been
like- high
privy
school's
to
my
working
favorite.
with a lot of various populations, but I prefer high school setting.
Same.
I love that they get to talk back.
Because when you're with the younger children, so through play.
Exactly.
And it's just harder to elicit those information that you're after.
Guys, it's still a lot of water. Do I need more glitter?
You need to shake that thing.
What am
You're an
I?
athlete. Come on.
Look.
Use those muscles.
It's still not.
This
This
way,
is so
this
pretty.
way.
This is a great idea.
I'm putting
I
more
love
glitter.
the colors.
I'm putting more glitter. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm over here making a mess.
I feel like it
I'm so
needs
sorry.
oil. Why do I feel like it needs oil? Because oil
You're thinking-
separate.
you're
I'm
thinking
thinking like
of
a
lava
lava.
lamp?
Okay,
This
yeah.
one right here, right? Use this
Did you add more? I need to add more glue.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
at
told
the
you.
bottom.
I have.
Maybe it was with hot water so everything can sort of melt.
This is just.
This is fountain water.
I'm just putting stuff in here. Yeah.
I feel like he's making a huge mess.
No, I'm not.
No judgment.
Listen,
Do your thing over there.
this right here. Boom.
We're so focused on this.
Yeah, because I want mine to look like yours.
Oh, move. Oh, wrap it up.
Okay. So,
You know.
do you have more questions for us?
That's pretty much it for the day, guys. Hold on. We're gonna make mine look nice before we finish this.
I'm
Right
not cut out for that.
It looks pretty cool though.
Oh, yes. I love the blue and gold.
You see that?
That's awesome.
It's like royalty,
Go
right?
us.
Go us.
I made a stress relief with y'all guys. I learned something new today.
Well, this was fun. This is exciting.
All right.
Thank you for having
for
us
this,
here.
you know?
Yes. Thank
We
you.
clearly need to work on these skills because we can't follow directions. But it's okay. We're getting there. Listen, we met the assignment.
We got our stress relief jars, shakers.
We might have to use it after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this at the desk right here. This is pretty interesting. A lot of kids gonna want. What is this? All right, but
This way.
So
Right. So thank you guys for coming, watching our show. Right. Thank you to our amazing social workers here at Lehman High School.
shout out to all the social workers.
You know, shout out to all
Happy
the social
social
workers.
Happy Social Work Month,
I'm like
guys.
school month.
Happy National.
Happy
Women's
International
Month, too.
Women's Day.
Yes.
Right. Big shout out to the women.
Big shout out to
love
Lehman.
y'all.
Shout out to Nice It. We love this podcast.
All right. See you guys again on the next episode.